Good morning and welcome to our live coverage from Manuka Oval. You join us for this match between Australia and India.
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Good shot. It's found the gap.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Wait! No,
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Edged. Now then, was there a feint edge? That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Stark, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Nicely played.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Stark has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep.
Off the edge, could be four. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Beaten on the drive.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Start from the pool end.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
They'll get at least one. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
No!
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Over. India are 2 for 51. Finds the edge. Loud shout. And safely taken by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Got that away nicely.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary? Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. India are 3 for 60.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
No!
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps. That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yep.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Well there.
Straight to the fielder.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Oh, right ball.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Boa.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Super shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
End of the over, 21 from it. India are 3 for 96. Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Manuka end.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Nicked it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep. Boa. Yep.
Great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
11 runs added there. India are 4 for 130.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 137.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Boa.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Oh.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler. Catch.
Perfect technique and placement.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Avoided the fielders, one bouncing four. Fantastic shot.
17 runs added there. India are 5 for 154. Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
Wait there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler. Yep, yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Zampa will be disappointed with that delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Really good shot there.
Bowler!
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Up!
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. No!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Catch it!
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Caught. Gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Marsh doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Catch it!
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Bowler! Yep.
They'll get at least one. Caught.
Yeah!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Marsh from the pool end. Nice shot.
Judging by shots like that, they're looking pretty keen to get their 100. A massive blow. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Good bit of timing there.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yup. Big ball, ball. Yup.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yup.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler, bowler.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Manuka end.
Bowler.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yup.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Right out of the middle.
They have well and truly hammered this attack today to all parts. A brilliant innings at well over a run a ball.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yup. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. No interest in that one from the batter. Stark will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yup.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yeah, bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Middle that one, great timing.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Cummins into the attack now from the Manuka end.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Quick onto that in the infield. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
7 runs added there. India are 8 for 263.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Wait there.
Good catch. Out.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yeah. Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Big ball. Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
9 runs added there. India are 9 for 272. They've really piled on the runs in that innings. Not the best bowling, though, that's let this total get away from them. Such a big total to chase. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Finch comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yes.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yes. Yes.
That's the over. Australia are none for 7. Going with pace now. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Warner shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait. Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Could that be out? Looks so.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Marsh is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Yeah.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Keeper. Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yes. Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah.
Edged, unplayable.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Right on. Yep.
Great shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Right there.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 1 for 31. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah.
Edge, what a ball.
Maxwell gets off the mark.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Yeah.
Good shot. A beauty.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Stoinis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Right.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 3 for 35. Edge, amazing delivery.
Stoinis shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. A couple on offer here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. David will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right.
Can't get that outside the ring field. My word, how's that not a wicket?
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really didn't even get close to the ball. Very lucky to get away with that.
Yes.
This could be out.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Good return there, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Keeper.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Straight to the fielder.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. There's a run here, surely.
They decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They would have made it comfortably.
Thick edge.
Keeper.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Wait. Wait.
End of the over, 6 off it. Australia are 5 for 61. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pool end.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper's ball.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
3 runs added in that over. Australia are 5 for 64. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Ball is that.
Massive edge. 8 runs added in that over. Australia are 5 for 72.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Misses everything.
Nice.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
Nice bowling.
David shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
End of the over, 7 off it. Australia are 5 for 79. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Manuka end.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait. Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Oh, nice.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Not hitting a thing ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
White. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Could be close.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yes, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Cummins ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Nice bowling.
Cummins will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yeah. Keeper. Yeah.
Edged.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Nice. Yep.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Edged. Unplayable. Strong appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Right there.
Cummins shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Bowler, bowler.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep. Nice bowling. Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yeah.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine. Great line and length, but just put away.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4. Just threw the shot too early.
Wait. Yep.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
That's the over. Australia are 8 for 132.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. A couple on offer here.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Yes. Yes.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Australia are 8 for 139.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything. Nicked it. Bowler is confident on this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge.
Doing well to clamp down out there. 3 consecutive dots and the batters have lost any momentum they might have had. Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. 4 off it. Australia are 8 for 143.
India bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end, but what a fantastic match.